Welcome to the Boom Boom Room, y'all, where there's no topic too big or small, where we talk about it all. Boy. Hey guys, welcome back to the Boom Boom Room. I got another episode, guys. I got the side order with me. I got Odison and Glyph, and I'm glad you guys agreed to be on here. I know y'all been really busy, guys, and I really appreciate you taking the time out and coming on. You know,
not a problem. Glad to be here.
But yeah, y'all's really busy, man. Y'all's always on YouTube, always got something rolling, you know.
Always 6 days a week. Six days a week we try.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it too. Y'all got some great content, guys, and I'll go ahead and plug you right off Jump Street. But yeah, it's the side order, guys. Y'all go check them out on YouTube, Odison and Glyph. First question I'll ask you guys, I want to ask you, of course, about the marble race and other things, but what got you guys into YouTube? What made you start a channel?
I'll let you take over that, Odin.
Well, that's actually an interesting question. About a year ago, because we actually got on about a year ago. We're almost coming up on our 1 year anniversary, I think, at the end of this month.
Yeah.
And the game content warning had come out, and we had posted a couple of clips onto the website there that had actually gotten some traction. We really enjoyed watching. And we were gaining quite a reputation on the game's space engineers. And we're appearing in another guy's YouTube videos where he was constantly attacking our stuff and making content out of it. And we thought, why aren't we making content? So here we are.
So, guys, you only been doing it a year?
A little less than that, yeah.
Damn, and you got, like, what, 14 and a half, don't you? 14K? Wow.
14.5K, yeah.
So you think the content warning was your, was the one that kind of blew you guys up, or?
I think say our initial push probably came from probably escape rooms, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, horror, definitely horror games.
Really?
Yeah.
That's where we definitely got our good kickstart from. We definitely climbed over our 6K margin that we were looking for from Escape the Backrooms there when we paired up with Johnny. Yeah,
Johnny's a cool dude, Johnny Knight. I really like him, dude. Y'all seem like some genuine dudes, man. I'm going to tell you something. My buddy Salsa made a good point, boys. We're, we only really on this life go around once, and our time's precious. And, for somebody to give me their time, I really appreciate it. I'm really grateful because, time is precious. We don't get that back, guys. And that's why I support the certain people I support, because I know they're genuine, and they're not fake. And you know what I mean? They're trying to do any fuckery, you know what I mean, on me. So that I know of, I've been fucked over, and you know what I mean? I've been blindsided. But yeah, guys, man, that's amazing, that fast. I mean, in a year, because, legitly, I've been monetized 2 years. It was March, and then actually been doing it probably close to 3 years, this fall, and it took me about 9 months to get monetized. Back then it was the 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subs. It wasn't the 500, right now that you can get halfway monetized or whatever. But but out of all the games that you guys play, I mean, what do you think probably your favorite? I mean, I know it's kind of hard to narrow that down, but what's your favorite right now, say?
7 Days to Die.
Really?
I'm a diehard Space Engineers fan.
We're not playing that on the channel, though. I was only considering games we actually play on the channel.
7 days.
Yeah.
Man, that game is freaking addictive, dude. I'm telling you, I've only got into it a few months ago, and I didn't know, just vanilla. I mean, I didn't play a lot of vanilla, I was kind of straight into Darkness Falls, but I've seen a lot of content creators do it, mod it out different ways, and that game's amazing. And usually, I'll step away, if I do step away from a game, usually like that I really enjoy, maybe for about a week or so, and then come back, because My brain is I got a brain of probably an elephant. You know, I can't play like 3 games a day. It's just the way I'm wired. You know, a couple a day, but I'm really enjoying it, man. That game's a masterpiece to me. I mean, the
It
way
is.
you know the concept of it is it's fucking awesome. I really like it and stuff. Is
That's
there?
why we started watching it, though. We'd been playing it for years before
Yeah.
before we ever started the channel, and we're just like, we should definitely play this on the
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah. What how you don't mind me asking, guys, if I ask you a question you don't want to answer, you don't want to hurt my feelings, but how'd you guys meet? How'd y'all
His brother worked in a kitchen that I
Yeah.
happened to work in, and we just met through
yeah.
time and circumstances, and yeah, we've ended up moving in together.
Yeah, I started coming to his board game nights, and here we are.
Yeah. Well man, that's cool, man. That y'all get along overall. I mean y'all pretty well y'all fight a lot.
Yeah, no, we were
Yeah.
haven't had anything too big.
Yeah.
Nothing to sit down can't figure out.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good, man. Is there any games like in the immediate future or a little bit far off that you guys are excited about, look forward to?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to getting Monster Hunter Wilds.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never.
Monster Hunter Wilds. We're looking forward to that.
So would that be like the second game that they got coming out? Is that what that is, or is that just original IP itself?
It's the newest version of their game.
The newest version.
Yeah. It's kind of an ongoing series. It's a very repetitive game. You just go out, hunt a monster, take its parts, and then you can use it to craft other weapons and gear, and wash, rinse, repeat.
Yeah. So,
But
is
it's just
just before it on
Yeah.
the channel, Monster Hunter World.
world.
Yeah, Monster Hunter World. So what is I mean, is it like an original concept, that game? Is there any other game that's kind of the same kind of, you know what I mean, you can compare it to?
I don't think so.
Really?
Not that I've ever played.
Yeah,
Closest thing I guess I could come up with is Ark, maybe, because of the dinosaurs and having to fight them, but you
Yeah.
don't really have to do any survival.
Mm-hmm.
In Monster Hunter, it's all about going out to hunt the monsters, take their parts, and make better gear. You don't even really level up. That's how you get stronger in the game, is by defeating monsters and building stuff out of their gear. So.
Man, that's pretty interesting. I might have to kind of watch it, see. That might be something I get into, because sometimes, I mostly, me personally, I like the survival part of a game. I don't know. I'm a big Fallout Skyrim fan, and anything that's kind of the apocalyptic, end of the world shit. That's what I'm into. Crafting, I like a lot of crafting. And
survival craft.
Yeah, survival. Big zombie fan, big zombie dude fan.
Have you ever checked out Sunken Lands?
I've got a couple buddies that, you know how it goes. Let's play Sunken Land together. I see my son play it. He's a big gamer. That's all he does. And he's got a big library and on Steam. And I've seen him play it. Looks freaking cool. You know what I mean? I don't know if it'd be fun solo. You know what I mean? I don't know how it would be. Yeah. But I got a couple buddies, they're like, let's get Sunken Land. And then you don't hear from them. You don't hear it again, a month later.
If you ever do get it, you can come join us. We play it on stream almost about once a week or so.
About once a week, Roger. I had to check it out and see about, see what the price is on it. I like to find them kind of on sale games, then I like to get them and play them. It's rarely that I'll buy a game and not play. I might at least play a game once and like, oh, this is bullshit, put it down. There's a couple in my library that I need to play, There's a game that I played when it was kind of released. It's called Human XZ. It's kind of like Project Zomboid in the day.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were literally looking into that too when
It's
we
a
were doing
cool.
our Project Zomboid run.
It's a cool game, dude. I played it when it kind of first came out, and the devs, that the guys that made the game, they jumped on my stream. It was cool, And the 2 times I streamed it, and they was like, thank you for playing my game. It was cool as shit. And but I quit playing it because the way the controls to me were all janky, but they redone it now. They've updated it, patched it, and I jumped on it the other day. I haven't went far in it, but it's a cool game. I think you guys will really like it. And now thankfully you got multiplayer in it and stuff like that, And Project Zomboid to me is a masterpiece, but I'm not good at the combat. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get the combat down. I don't mind dying a lot. I don't get frustrated about that because I like how in-depth it is, and you can mod it out and everything, guys. And I've seen a lot of people play it. But Guru Game and part of the community, a stand-up dude, he plays it a lot. And his buddy Brian Menard plays it a lot on his channel and plays Human XZ. But yeah, dude, it's a masterpiece. But to be honest with you, I will admit I'm new to the keyboard. I've only been playing it a year. I come from console, and I'm
that was literally my next question. Was like, do you play keyboard and mouse, or do you controller?
I'm keyboard and mouse. I was controller my whole life, but I'm still getting it down. You know what I mean? I'm still getting it down, But yeah, guys, I was going to ask you too about this, the marble race. How'd y'all come up with that? That's a pretty cool concept, with the marble race.
Well, that's kind of my baby. I was watching a YouTube series not too long ago, a guy called Jalel's Marbles.
Yeah.
And he blew up during the pandemic, and unfortunately, he's planning on retiring. Yeah. So that's leaving an open space in the marble race world, and there's only competition really is the die cast racing from 3D Bot Maker.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fill a niche.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Just working on the marble track just before we started this, actually.
Really? Is it hard to do? Does it really take a lot of time to set that up? The marble race, or?
Building the track, recording it all. It's a fair bit of work. It takes a bit.
Yeah, man.
It's about 6 hours per episode.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, boys. Yeah. I'm putting the work in on that. You really are. It's a good so it's like, what is it like? You just like a program that it just runs and just kind of calculates who wins, and is that how it works?
No, it's a gravity fed track. Unless last month was straight track, so it was fed by boosters, invisible boosters, so the marbles would just hit them and go off in the direction that they were pointed.
Yeah.
And just whoever crossed the finish line first, they got into the next section of the race.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. When I give a few of my members some marbles, they didn't know what was going on until they kind of watched it, because shit these days, like when I first entered it, when I first started watching you guys, like, man, these dudes fucking scam or something, But Johnny, I seen y'all was connected with Johnny, and I don't know Johnny real personal, but he cool dude, and supports me. I support him as much as we can, but yeah, then I seen you guys was legit about it, but yeah, man, that's a cool deal. I really enjoyed that. Actually, I think I haven't picked out 16 marbles.
That is correct.
Yeah, I gotta send you guys. I don't know if it'll be the same people from last month or not that I'm gonna send you guys. So I'll probably send that to you tonight or something. I don't know when do you need it, but
by the 20th at the latest.
Okay,
that's usually when we start production of actually putting the races together and everything like that. So very important to have the names then.
Yeah.
Grade marbles by the 20th. That way it gives us, because we have to start the marble races 5 days before the end of the month, and we
Yeah.
actually have to record and make them, and that takes a bit of time.
Yeah, I bet so. Yeah, man, I'm really enjoying them. So if somebody wins 3 times in a row, it's legit. I guess it's just luck, you know. That's what I was thinking.
It's fate. It's literally fate. We
Yeah.
have zero control of it other than hitting
Yeah.
one button, and that's to start and to
Yeah.
finish.
What kind of vision you got for it? You got any other big plans? I mean, right now, or are you just happy how it is? You know, the marble race. You gonna change anything up in the future?
The Creators Cup is the big thing I'm trying to
Yeah.
get for the end of the year. There, I've got a trophy in the works
Yeah.
for whoever's team wins, and I'll be sending
Sweet.
the team winner, the actual team, a big trophy.
Man, that'd be cool. I'd be proud to
Be able
have
to-
that thing, you know.
I was gonna say, so if you won, you'd be able to have it up in the background or
Shit,
whatever.
Yeah. Shit, yeah, I might
Bragging rights for a year.
Shit, I might put it around my neck like Flavor Flav. You know? Yeah, you never know about me.
Here,
Yeah.
we're going to run that on different tracks that we've run throughout the year.
Yeah. That'd be cool. So you don't mind me asking, you know, like I said, you don't have to tell me. What does the money just come out of you guys' pocket on the win, or you got-
Me and Odin
Uh-huh.
are partial payments, and then we have one person that sponsors during
Okay.
the month.
Yeah, I was
So
wondering.
usually, like last month it was Johnny. This month it is Ryan Graft.
Roger. Well, that's cool,
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, I don't mind in the future. You know, maybe trying to help you guys out on that. You know, I don't mind. Just depends on how good a month I have. You know.
And that's really what it comes
Yeah.
down to. It's
Yeah.
really kind of whatever the creators can do. Because I mean,
Yeah.
we've had a couple bigger creators there. Karma Jolt being
Yeah.
at almost
Yeah.
112K.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yep.
income's irrelevant, really. I mean, it's just nice for the people, our fans, there to
Yeah, man.
have a little payout.
Yeah, it is cool, dude. It's weird how, you know, it's like 150 Canadian and then around $100, you know. Is that like that? That's weird.
It's why we have to announce that
Yeah.
it's Canadian, because
Yeah.
yet again, exchange rate, Australian is different too.
Yeah.
I guess they'll end up having a little bit better payout than us.
Yeah,
So in
so
anywhere in the world except Europe or the States, it's actually going to be more money. So,
Really?
you know, come on, it's not that bad.
yeah, I didn't know that. I've never been over to Canada. You know, I've come close. I was in North Dakota, and I was going to go over there with my brother, and I didn't go that day. And he bought at the time, I don't know if it was like a Yukon or Tahoe, but he bought one. My first cousin bought one, and my first cousin's brother-in-law bought one. It was like 3 brand new Tahoes, and they was different colors, you know. So they go over to Canada, and boy, they had them swamped up for 2 hours. I guess they thought they was some kind of drug deal, you know. 3 brand new, you know what I mean? I guess it's suspicious. And but I didn't go the next day. I was kind of younger. I said, man, I ain't going over there. But if I ever get back up there, I wouldn't mind going over there and checking Canada out. There's that one dude I've been watching. Well, I haven't watched him in 2 years, but I know, you know, when I say who I'm talking about, I can't think of his name. The dude that does that stealth camping. I was watching him like 6 years ago.
Steve.
Yeah, Steve. Yeah, that's him,
Yeah.
Steve. And I watched him about 6 years ago because my ex, I've been 2 years single, but she was like into the survival, just cool stuff like that, you know what I mean? Outside shit, building little houses, tiny homes. And she seen Steve, man, what the fuck's his last name? Irwin? Not Irwin, but
Wells.
yeah.
Wells.
Yeah, Steve Wells or something, but yeah, he's like a little smaller dude, but yeah, he does that stealth camping. And yeah, he had a dude called Crazy Neighbor, yeah, that would go with him, and he passed away, Crazy Neighbor. But Yeah, I remember watching him. It's been shit 6 years ago. I said, man, what the fuck's this dude doing? You know, camping out behind a lumber yard. You know, I told her. I said, man, that's
He's
fuck.
still going.
Yeah, I said, that's cool, you know. I guess he had 40, 50,000 subs. Shit, he's over a million something now. I don't really
Yep.
don't even, but, yeah, I think it was last month. I screenshot it. There's this dude I've been following a while. His name Nick Johnson, and he goes around looking, telling about different states. And he commented on one of my videos. Man, I was freaking. He got 1.1 million subs. I kind of
That's sweet.
fanboyed on him, you know. Man, thanks, dude. I guess, you know, take his time out, you know what I mean, and how busy he is, and fucking, you know, comment on a video, because you know them guys up there. I mean, just like us, you know, we're busy. But dude, can
Yep.
you imagine? But I know he probably got people to help him too. You know, when you get to a certain.
Maybe.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't want a lot of people to help me, because I always, when I owned my own business, little small business for 22 years, and I was a farm painter, and I didn't like nobody. It had to be a have-to deal to get somebody to help me, because I was perfectionist. 'Cause, man, what the fuck's wrong with my glasses? But you know, if they wouldn't do it right, you know, it just felt that, you know, I don't know if it was a control freak situation or what, but you know what I mean. He was worried about if he was doing it right or not, and you know, I don't know. That's just how I've always been. My son's the same way about things. You know, he wants to be in control because he knows it'll get done right. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. Because when you do something, like with YouTube, I was going to ask you this too. I don't want to fucking talk about my own self the whole time. But being a content creator in this short time, guys, I mean, a year, if you had your channel, have you had any highs and any lows? I mean, some real. I mean, give me an example of some lows and highs.
Definitely lows would have been our first 3 months there when
Yeah.
we had the big troll waves. That was pretty much our only really people coming in and watching us was just people trolling.
Yeah,
It's just like, oh.
yeah, man.
Yeah, that was a little unfortunate, but that ended after a while, and you know we haven't had any problems like that since then. But
Yeah, yeah,
Finding that right community.
yeah,
anyway,
yeah, man. It's
And,
all,
and that's really what it's about. It's about finding that right community that you fit in, and
yeah.
everyone finally meshes, and that's kind of how I've seen growth happen, at least.
Yeah. If somebody was starting a gaming YouTube channel tomorrow, y'all have any advice for them?
A niche. Find a niche. Find something that you do, specifically you.
and also don't stop.
Yeah,
You know, get on it, keep going, keep smashing away at it. Eventually, you will break through. You just gotta gotta keep at it, right? That's what I've been saying this all year. No, we're doing good.
Yeah.
We just gotta keep going. We put out content 6 days a week. Just gotta keep doing that and keep going, and we'll get there. You know.
yeah. I mean, what is your goal in the next, say, year or two? I mean, for your channel, what would you like to see?
I'll let you take that one, Odin.
Well, I think more than anything, just continued growth and you know, and a continued upward trend in the channel for both us and our friends. You know, that's more what I'd like to see more than anything. I'd like to see us all come up together.
Exactly, man. You know, I was telling somebody the other day, you know, I've changed some stuff up on my channel. I've mentioned it every episode. I'm not going to mention it this time. But I changed up something, you know, on my channel. But just like me, I just enjoy playing these, you know, certain games. But, you know, I just be me, and I laugh and want to have fun. You know, I'm just being me. And I know that people show up a lot for, you know, your personality and the game. It's kind of you know, kind of balances out. But you do got to be somewhat of entertaining, you know. have that little spark somewhere. And plus, you know, you got to play a game that because there might be a content creator over there to be the best in the world, man. I just love hearing his voice. But if he's playing a shit, you know, game, me personally, I don't like, you know, I'm going to tune out. I'm going to, you know, like it, you know, comment, support them, but, you know, I'm going to tune out. But, you know, guys, we're content creators. We're busy. It's hard to show up to everybody's live. It's super
really
hard. And, you know, a lot of times, you know, I'll come into lives or a video and I'll watch it for at least 30, you know, this is when I'm super busy, you know, 30 seconds to a minute, and then comment, you know, and like it. You know, at least kind of show up, because it's just super hard, dude. It really is, especially when you get to a point that you're supporting so many people, you know, and
that's it.
You know,
basically not running like 15 cell phones, being like, "Hey, I like everybody."
Yeah, it's hard to do it. You know, I got a couple cell phones and iPad. I just do what I can. I mean, I'm not gonna. It's like this, dude. If it gets to a point to me that I'm stressed out, you know, and it's fucking getting in the way of my health and stuff like that, you know, I'll quit it. You know, I won't do it anymore. You know what I mean? I'm doing this for fun. You know what I mean? I want to enjoy it. You know, I want to have fun. You know, and I want to bring quality content to people that they can enjoy. You know what I mean? But I know it like you know, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? There's certain people that's not going to tune in and watch me. But I'm trying to build a community, and I think personally, everybody wants to see them subs go up, dude. You know, everybody wants to see it. But if I could build a community and get the views and stuff and slowly go up, man, I'm happy. I'm happy right now, you know. Me personally, I'm happy if 2 people show up in my lives, but when I get double digits, I'm so ecstatic, dude. You know what I mean? I really am. And, you know, because you can't go compare this person over here that's got 520 subs. I'm sitting there watching live. They done been rated 2 times. They got 150 people in chat, you know, getting super chatted 50s and 20s. I'm happy for him, dude. You know what I mean? You know, you got to be happy, because if you fucking got bad attention, it's just going to come around on you. It's going to burn your ass. You know what I mean? You got to come in this. Yeah.
It's like Odin's always said, there's plenty of room and view time for everyone out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just trying to say that. Yeah, actually, that's what I've always said is, you know, we don't have to fight. There's plenty of watch time for all of us here. YouTube is the most watched thing on the planet.
Yes, it is.
Plenty of people watching, plenty of view time for all of us. Why can't we all just be friends?
Yeah, I was seeing statistics on that. It was saying it's the most watched thing, you know, for podcasts, for gaming. And, you know, I got affiliated on Twitch a couple months ago, man. I'll live stream on it, but I don't even care about it, you know. And I had someone, a buddy of mine, I won't mention his name, you know, he's got under 100 subs. He's like, man, I'm gonna stream on Rumble, I'm gonna stream on Twitch. I said, dude, I'm telling you, you do what you want to do. Focus on one thing and then go slowly. You know what I mean? You're gonna fucking burn yourself out, dude, doing that. Yep. Mentally, you know, trying to do the TikTok, Instagram. I mean, if you can do it, more power to you. But for me personally, you know, I'm gonna get burned out, get overworked, stressed out and stuff like that, because I'll upload, you know, like shorts to TikTok and Instagram, you know, and stuff. But I'm not maybe if I get to a certain point of subscribers and build my community, you know, I'll branch out more and more. But I don't focus on that. I mostly focus on my community and YouTube. You know, I mean, that's how I feel about it, guys. Do you guys have TikTok, Instagram, and everything like that? You don't have it?
Nope. YouTube is it. YouTube and Discord is pretty much it. And that's pretty much where we're going to devote ourselves, just because, well, I used to years ago work for YouTube. I used to be a small editor.
Well, let me ask you this about YouTube. Do you think the algorithm's changing all the time?
Yes.
Really?
Definitely.
Yes.
What do you think? Go ahead.
It's changing for the better. It really is, as hard as it is for us creators. it is changing for the better. It's getting rid of a lot of these, I don't want to call them scam channels, but you just filler content where it's just like a picture and a shaking picture for 45 seconds looping.
Yeah.
And you've got they're getting rid of that. They're slowly cutting down on that stuff.
Yeah, I see some people doing that. Some of them might even be not my friend, how can I say? Not friends, but acquaintance. Yeah. I don't really know them or talk to them. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck they doing, And then you see he got 30, 40,000 subs. And I'm like, dude, I mean, what's going on here? And I'm like, to me personally, there's a dude the other day, I think this is legit. He ran a replay every once in a while. I think that's cool. You don't shoot me. Like a live replay. But shit, looping stuff like that, what do you get out of that? I don't understand looping a same video, chopping up an onion. What the fuck do you get out of that? Seriously.
And those are the ones that are just chewing up all this algorithm time.
Yeah. So what do you think?
When you're somebody like ourselves who puts effort into their
content
and the way to play games and try to engage with the audience and stuff like that, it's like, how does this looped slop get more attention? It's somewhat disheartening sometimes. Still like, oh man.
Yeah, dude, that's how I feel about it. I ain't gonna get pissy and, wish to death on them or nothing, but, it kind of pisses you off and stuff. But, okay, what's your opinion on, I know you guys mostly go live. Say I started a YouTube channel tomorrow. I know I kind of asked you this before. Do you think that, like, to get an algorithm, if you make long-form content, is just to have a good title, good thumbnail, and actually good content? Does that kind of get you out in the algorithm? What's your opinion on that?
YouTube only takes your latest content and will put it out. So in our case, we do 2 lives a day, plus we have a video. And we found that if we were releasing our video in the morning, our lives would eat it.
Yeah.
So in order to keep everything steady and flowing, we've now released everything staggered more.
Yeah.
Our video will eat up our live streams. But it's just allowing more time for it to brew, I guess, is the best way to put it.
Yeah, I understand that. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm known for that. Was you going to say something, Odin?
Nope.
Okay.
No, I was just agreeing with him that, we just basically had to change our scheduling practices so the algorithm wasn't cannibalizing our stuff with our own stuff.
Yeah. See, that's my problem.
That might be a small piece of advice I might give to a new creator. Put out a constant stream of stuff.
Yeah.
But be aware that your stuff will eat your own stuff if you're putting out too much.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand that. I got to the point where, I'm 3,300 something subs that, I'm trying to get on a schedule on my videos, 3 times a week at a certain time, because I've been all over the place before, man. Now I'm all over the place, on my lives. I kind of can't help that because of my health, and I get insomnia and shit like that, and I can't get on a schedule. But even both channels, this channel and my gaming channel, I'm trying to get on a schedule of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I always thought that, because it used to be 6 months ago, dude, I'd put a video out on Saturday, I'd at least get 1,000, on up to 2,000 views. Man, that just completely stopped, and I do not know why, but I'm trying a formula right now for me personally, and I've mentioned it every time I get a content. I've quit doing shorts because I think personally it was eating my long form up, and to get 8, 9, 10,000 views on a short once a month, and I'm getting 2,000. It's just, and then eating my long form up. I think personally it was eating my long form. I've done a lot of so. I think that if you're a new channel, I don't know. You guys, I think you got more experience than me. But I think that you should consistently put out, stuff. And depends on what goal you got. And if like shorts, if you're going to do shorts, I think you should have a whole different channel for shorts, just dedicated to shorts. You know what I mean? And then like your channel or mine, just do long form and lives. That's me personally, because the short game, that was just a deal coming off of TikTok, blowing up, and the pandemic, all that shit, and that's why it ruined people's attention span. You know what I'm saying? And
we don't do shorts at all.
Yeah, yeah, I've quit them, dude. I quit them cold turkey. It was like stopping smoking crack for me. Really, because I was used to doing them almost every day, and I enjoyed doing them, and I'd get, average 500, was my low number. It used to be super good 2 years ago. That's kind of what got me, monetized, and I'd have at least 1,000, 2,000, but the algorithm changed up and I wouldn't get as many. Every once in a while I would get 10,000, and I think on one short I might have 35,000 from a couple years ago. But I've got a video that I put out 2 years ago. I'm still getting views, man, each month. Not a lot, like 1,000, 1,500. It's crazy how the videos from 2 years ago keeps getting views. So
yeah, every little view counts, and it's the weird thing is that it'll accumulate.
Yeah,
it will accumulate.
You shouldn't erase a video, at all. If an old one that you think's it's getting views, because me lately, I don't know how you guys are. When I put a video out, the reach, it'll be slow, and then that second or third day it'll take off. You know what I mean? If it's going to take off a little bit. It seemed like it doesn't take off right. Me personally, it takes 2 or 3 days. How's the algorithm been working for you guys? On video.
Yeah, it's about the same.
Yeah.
It takes about a day or two before actually something hits. And then when it does hit, it's that steady spike. And then usually about a week or so in, it drops off. And then we have the bumps.
Yeah.
Continuing on. It's like, it was a good week for that.
Yeah, usually a video for me will last, it seems like about 4 or 5 days, if it takes off a little bit. It's rare that I'll get a video that, just backlogged, starts getting a lot of views and stuff. But is there anything you guys want to say before I let you go? I know y'all's busy, got stuff to do,
Other than totally tune in, get yourself a marble. That's your chance for $150 Canadian.
Yes, you guys check out the side order guys. They do the marble race. And how can people get a marble on your channel? Just show up, or
with us, we do code words. There is yourself and Hojo Dojo, which I'm thinking he does super chat. So if you go on Hojo Dojo's radio broadcast and give him a super chat, that's your way of getting into the marble race for Hojo Dojo's team. With us, we do code words.
Roger that. Yeah.
Usually we do a code word during every one of our streams. Also, if you do super chat us during a stream and you don't have a marble, we'll usually give you.
All right, sweet boys. I've been picking them out of my memberships. That's the way I've been doing it. But I thought my team was gonna win. Might have won it last month. Hopefully, I'll have better luck this month.
Hey, your team managed to get you 7 points. So
yeah, well, it was a bad. What place we come in? Third, wasn't it? Or
yeah,
was it third?
Yeah, we came in first with 14. Boogie Bombs had 10 points.
Yeah.
You had 7 in third, and then Karma Jolt had a measly 2 points.
Yeah, well, man, I guess I could have been Karma Jolt, at least I wasn't that dude. At least I wasn't that dude. Yeah.
Exactly, so better luck this month, and your points are carrying over because we're tallying that all up at the end of the year, and that's what's going to decide what's going to happen for the Creators Cup.
All right, guys. But I do appreciate your time, guys, and everybody out there. Don't forget to check out the side order, guys. Go over there and give them a sub and check them out and get yourself a marble, guys. They're legit. I won it in January. So, but anyway, until next time, you two. Peace out, everyone.